Now, the title of this video is kind of misleading. It's not really true that any country would tax breathing. However, controversial opinion, but carbon tax is essentially a tax on the basic fact of your existence, right? I mean, we're taxed on income, national insurance, VAT, council tax, capital gains, inheritance, dividends, interest, stamp duty, land tax, vehicle exercise tax or duty, fuel duty, air passenger duty, TV license fee, how do you say that? Excise duties on alcohol, tobacco and fuel, congestion charge, ULEZ charge, student loan repayments, child benefit tax charge, license fees. You know, it just gets to the point where it makes you feel depressed. And then we have to pay for carbon tax to offset our very life. Isn't that extremely depressing and also a little bit insulting? I don't like paying taxes. I hate it, in fact. I believe that paying taxes is like the government stealing from you. Is it anything other than precisely that? I mean, Trump has showed us, along with history, that income tax for starters is not actually needed for a country to be able to call itself part of the OECD, overly economically developed country first world list, like Dubai, aka the UAE, Saudi Arabia, which are in fact very developed countries, many other examples across the world, and also are in a group of countries who do not steal from their citizens via income tax. Historically, taxes are new to the world. Income taxes are new to the world. We didn't always have an income tax, and especially not such a high one. So why does anyone put up with it? In many ways, I think people put up with it because they are scared of taking risks in the form of change. People don't like change, but the problem with that is change happens even if you don't think it will. You can't live 100 years in the speed and pace of how the world is evolving without expecting change to happen and to swallow you if you don't stay fresh and evolve. What's the point of living in a country, for example, like the United Kingdom, that doesn't have good prospects, that favours illegal immigrants over its own citizens in many cases, like with the grooming gangs, and doesn't support people's long-term prospects in any meaningful way? That goes deeper into its problems than finding solutions as a country. A country that is scared to enforce rules and laws and has double-tiered policing, double-tiered legal enforcement based on fear that its citizens might call it racist and bigoted. Interesting that. But is that where you want to live? I just want to live near other English and British people but pay no taxes, maybe have a little bit of better weather. That's where I'm at, to be honest. And the answer is Dubai. Many parts of Dubai are basically a little England, in the same way that in England we have many places that are a little India, little Italy, etc, etc. JVC, Jumeirah Village Circle, for example, has more English people than my hometown in the UK in terms of my own perception of the ratio of English people to other, and less non-UK immigrants too. I love all nationalities, I really do. But it says a lot about the UK if most of the good people in the UK have already left, which is statistically true. You know, the 10,000 millionaires leaving in the Exodus that we covered in another video, etc, etc. Will you wait until it's too late? Until they tax breathing. 2025 is not too late, trust me. One word, Gen Zone. Oh, and also, one sentence to go along with that. Book a call with Gen Zone. The link is in the description, and save your future.